Another day as we inch closer and closer to Black Friday, another ad has been revealed. This one is the Walmart ad, and also earlier we did get the Kohl's ad revealed, and I feel very bad because I went through the entirety of the 66 pages of the Kohl's ad looking for decent game deals, and there was absolutely nothing. What a colossal waste of time that was, but that's why I do these things, so you guys don't have to go through the struggles. Now let's take a look at the Walmart ad. Now, Walmart traditionally, when it comes to Black Friday, is where you risk your life. You try to push all the stops to try to get the best deals possible, and Walmart usually comes through with that. In all honesty, in 2019, I have to say that Walmart is a little bit underwhelming with the quality of their deals. There are definitely some standouts, there are definitely some great deals, do not get it twisted. And I'm definitely not going to be crapping all over Walmart like I would had we talked about the Kohl's ad, which again, 66 pages of absolutely nothing from a gamer's standpoint, but nonetheless, Walmart is the spot that you usually go to expecting the best deals possible, and I have to say, I think this year, Best Buy is really going to be the standout. Walmart probably comes in second place, and I would probably put Target in third place. But nonetheless, I'll go over the entire ad, and I'll go over some other stuff outside of PlayStation 4 game deals as well. So how Walmart is doing it, as far as the game deals go, they're breaking it up into $15 special value, $20 special value, $25, $27, $30, and the lone game, which it seems like in every ad, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so we'll get that out right out of the way. Walmart is actually going to have it for the cheapest price available. Best Buy has it for $40, Target has it for $45, Walmart has it a little bit cheaper at $38, so that's a great deal for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Years ago, we're talking 2-3 years ago, these Call of Duty titles from Activision wouldn't even go on sale for probably 6 to 8 months after they come out. Obviously, the narrative has shifted quite a bit, and it seems like just about every game outside of Nintendo first-party titles are no longer immune to going on sales. Other titles that would often retain their prices for a long time include Rockstar titles, but if you look at Red Dead Redemption 2, that game went on sale relatively quickly in the span of Rockstar games going on sale, and now you see it with Activision titles as well, namely Call of Duty. Other Activision games will go on sale, but in the name of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare going down to $38 I think is fantastic. I really dug Modern Warfare. Does it reinvent the wheel for Call of Duty? Not necessarily. If you haven't been won over by Call of Duty at this point, I don't think the series is ever gonna be for you. However, if you want to try out Call of Duty Modern Warfare, if you like what you see about it, maybe you're a lapsed Call of Duty fan, and you want to give this one a shot at $38, I do not think it's a bad deal. Let's work our way down from there because I am really enamored by the $30 tier. Again, maybe I made it sound like the Walmart ad was a little bit of a bummer. It's just in the spectrum of comparing it to Best Buy, I do think they fall a little bit short, but nonetheless, as far as PlayStation 4 game deals go, some really good ones. The aforementioned Red Dead Redemption 2 will be available for $30. That's nothing to really write home about given that it's RDR2 and it's been out for north of a year, but still, if you've yet to check it out, I don't think that's bad. Ni no Kuni Remastered will be down to $30. That's pretty good for Ni no Kuni Remastered. Borderlands 3, cheapest price I've seen it for, $30 for that. I do believe Best Buy and Target will be having it for $35 to $40, but here you'll have it for $30. That's fantastic. You remember when I said prior to Need for Speed Heat coming out that I was certain that the game would go on sale? There you have it. It's down to $30. If you're interested in NFS Heat, this is when you pick it up. Will it go on sale for a deeper discount later? I'm sure it will, but at this point, $30 for just a couple of weeks after the game came out, yeah, that's a barn burner of a deal and an absolute steal, and NFS Heat is actually being received relatively well, so if you do want a quality arcade racer, that's probably one to check out. Also in the $30 tier, this is a home run of a deal. Monster Hunter World Iceborne, the complete edition, whatever. It includes the base game as well as the Iceborne expansion. I talked about it going into the release of the physical version of this, and while it was coming out at $50 and that was going to be a great deal, really the deal was going to be accentuated when that game actually went on sale, and now you're seeing it. You're getting Iceborne, you're getting Monster Hunter World, both of that for $30 is insane. Given that Iceborne released as an expansion on the PlayStation Store for $40, and here you get the base game and Iceborne on top of that for $30, that's an absolute steal. Now that is probably going to be the most significant amount of game time that you can pour into a game out of anything I mention in these videos. So if you're picking this up, you probably should just clear out everything else and probably not even pick up anything else because you're going to be so invested into Monster Hunter World Iceborne. But nonetheless, there you have it, $30 for that is really good. Also want to make note of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That'll be down to $30. Honestly, it's a game I would probably wait until it's south of $20, $19.99, around that range. I think at that point it would be a decent deal. At this point, the game just does not justify it. And guess what? There are so many other compelling games on the market right now. Is Ghost Recon Breakpoint really one you want to go to? I think this one can wait, and I think you're better off waiting for it being south of $20. Okay, so as far as the $30 deals go, that's what's really stood out to me. I do quickly want to mention that a bunch of the Nintendo first-party games will be discounted to $30. It looks like this is something a lot of the retailers are doing, but Switch games include Super Mario Party, Mario Tennis Aces, Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, all down to $30. Again, given that those rarely go on sale, you're probably not going to see them go on sale after this, so that's definitely something to look at. Okay, $27. It seems like this is something all the retailers are doing as well, because I believe Target or Best Buy, they're also doing this. At $27, you can get a bunch of the sports games. They've got NBA 2K20, FIFA 20, Madden 20, and WWE 2K20 all represented here. If you're looking to pick up the yearly sports titles, there you have it with that. Alright, $25 is the next tier. Some good stuff here. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is down to $25. I would say that's pretty good, given that that's been holding up in price. From Software titles and Activision titles kind of go hand in hand in retaining their value, and you saw that really come through with Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. The game was excellent. I'd be surprised if you're a big fan of FromSoft's titles and you haven't checked this out yet, but for whatever reason, if you have yet to, $25 for it is really good. It's often going to be compared to Souls, of course, and while there are resemblances in the sense that it is a very challenging action-oriented title, it's also very different than Souls, and if you go into it completely expecting a Souls clone, you're not necessarily going to be satisfied, and honestly, you might be a little bit frustrated with some of the mechanics in the game, so just bear that in mind. Do go into it expecting a challenging game, but at the same time, go into it expecting something of its own unique element. Mortal Kombat 11 will be down to $25. That is quite good, but whenever I speak about MK11, I like to reiterate you do need to get the Combat Pass for the game if you want all of the content, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but $25 for the base game, I would say, is quite good. As far as other deals are concerned at the $25 tier, honestly, I'm not seeing anything that's that big of a standout to me. I would like to note, as far as the Switch offerings go, once again, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 HD Remaster, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Crash Team Racing, Overwatch, so some good stuff as far as that's concerned. As far as the PlayStation 4 offerings, I wouldn't say that it's all too great, but nonetheless, there you have it there. Okay, let's move on to the $20 tier, which I think is pretty good, but also where I see some of the disappointment lie, and here's why. I see games like Devil May Cry 5, Resident Evil 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, and The Division 2 all being listed at $20. If memory serves me correctly, those are all available at $15 at Best Buy, so that's a little bit of a bummer. If you're highlighting any of those games and you're looking to pick those up, I would say pick them up at Best Buy. $20 for them is still a steal. $20 for DMZ 5, $20 for Resident Evil 2, $20 for Kingdom Hearts 3, and $20 for The Division 2. That's pretty good, but at this point, given Best Buy's offerings, you know, I have to call it as it is. If this ad was revealed maybe 3 to 4 weeks ago prior to the Best Buy ad, I would say, okay, these deals are really good, but comparatively speaking, they do fall a little bit short. What doesn't fall short, however, is Days Gone at $20. That's really good. World War Z at $20 is pretty good. Just Cause 4 is down to $20. Is it time to finally pick that game up, even though it wasn't as good as Just Cause 3 at $20? That might be the selling price point. Jump Force is down to $20, which I wasn't completely as sour on that game as some people. I think if you have an attachment to all of the IPs represented in Jump Force and you want a fighting game that's a lot more flash than substance, then Jump Force does have some fun to be had, but let's be real, it was not worth a $60 price point. Even at $20 might be a little bit too much. At $10, I think it would be a great pickup, but at $20, it's not the worst thing in the world. Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition down to $20. I think that's pretty good. Fallout 4 with all the DLC for $20. Can't really go wrong with that. Metro Exodus for $20. Also see MLB The Show 19 for $20, so not bad as far as that's concerned. Switch offerings aren't quite as strong at the $20 tier, but I do see Crash, Insane Trilogy, Sonic Team Racing, and then Mario and Rabbids. That title is down to $20 as well, so not bad as far as that's concerned. And lastly, the $15 tier. There's some really good stuff in this tier, and this might might be the most unsung tier, but I do see Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. I mean, who doesn't have Witcher 3 at this point? But at $15, that is so insane. You get Witcher 3, you get all of the content, and at $15, that is ridiculous. Overwatch is down to $15. That's, of course, really good. Marvel Spider-Man Game of the Year Edition down to $15. Yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous, and if you've yet to check out Spider-Man, now would be the time to do so. As far as other offerings go, I see Assassin's Creed 3 remastered for Nintendo Switch for $15. That's not all too bad, given that on the Switch, that's really your only route to getting the game. You don't have AC Odyssey, and you can't be picking up the Gold Edition or anything like that, but that's not a bad option. A bunch of 3DS titles, Ocarina of Time 3D, Super Mario Maker, and then Super Mario 3D is also available in the $15 tier. So pretty good stuff as far as that's concerned. I do want to round it out by taking a look at some other deals, and I do want to make note that going through all of these ads for Black Friday, one thing that we usually see is great deals on subscription services, whether it be PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now, Xbox Live. I don't see any of that this year. At least none of that is being promoted. I really hope that that changes come, the digital sales, and Sony's running that on the PlayStation Store. Usually they do have it down to $40, $45. Maybe Amazon will have something, but what I'm seeing more of is Xbox Live 3-month subscription cards being discounted, and who wants to buy 3-month subscription cards? At the end of the day, 3-month subscription card, they're listing it at $15, which is fine. That's $10 off, but that ultimately adds up to the same price as buying a year for its regular price. If you were to stack them and get 4 3-month cards, that adds up to $60. That's how much you would pay for a year regularly. So hopefully we get an update on that, and hopefully that is remedied. Xbox One controllers down to $39. PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 controllers down to $39. The PlayStation 4 1TB a bundle will be available for $199. That's the PS4, Last of Us Remastered, God of War, and Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. Xbox One S 1TB all digital edition console will be down to $149, and that includes Sea of Thieves, Fortnite, as well as Minecraft, all ready to go. You've got the Xbox One S 1TB Star Wars Jedi bundle. That includes Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Deluxe Edition digital download and an Xbox One S console. That's not all too bad. And then the One X console Gears 5 bundle will be down to $349. That includes the Xbox One X 1TB console, and it includes Gears of War 1 through 5, all of those being available through digital download, so that's pretty good. All in all, Walmart ad, again, I might have sounded a little bit negative on it from the top, but I think it is relatively decent. And if you do want to go through the hassle of it, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it for your own safety, but Walmart is going to have some ridiculous deals on television. 65-inch Philips 4K TV for $278, a 40-inch 2K TV for $98, a 50-inch 4K TV for $148, and yeah, that's pretty ridiculous, and their deals on TVs are just generally usually on point. They've got a Vizio 65-inch for $398. They've got a lot of computers and laptops on sale as well, but that's not really up our audience's alley. However, I should make note of that if you are interested in stuff like that. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, all in all, based on the ads that I'm seeing right now, Black Friday 2019 is shaping up pretty great. If I had to make a decision as far as where to go as your primary stop and where you're going to end up right away, because let's be real, a lot of this stuff is going to sell out really quickly, Best Buy's the spot in terms of variety of game offerings, cheaper game offerings, but there are some deals coming out of Walmart that are a little bit cheaper. If you're interested in Borderlands 3, NFS Heat, Monster Hunter World Iceborne, at $30, those are pretty ridiculous, and there are a couple of other deals that stand out on Walmart versus other retailers, Call of Duty Modern Warfare being another one. However, just bear in mind, Walmart, comparatively speaking, in my personal experience, Walmart is the one where your life is at the risk the most, so I'm out for your guys' safety. Just bear that in mind as well. Walmart is always that spot that's been, like, associated with Black Friday all the time, and you can look up Walmart horror stories, so yeah, just word of caution, if you go to Walmart, just stay a little safe, and don't get into an accident, don't get into fights or anything like that. But that's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and let us know if you're planning on doing any Black Friday shopping. What are you doing? Are you going to Best Buy? Are you going to Walmart, Target? Maybe you're going to Kohl's. I don't freaking know. Maybe you're doing all your shopping on Amazon. Maybe you're doing all your shopping on the PlayStation Store. Maybe you're not going to succumb to all of the great deals and you just realize, hey, I got a billion other games to play. Classes is going on. I got finals coming up. I got a project due at work. Whatever the case may be, maybe you got bigger fish to fry. Let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.